Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Blaze Black 2. Last time we rescued the Herdier that was lost in Flockasy Ranch, and we also caught us some pretty awesome Pokemon. And this time I think we're going to be heading back to Espertia City to check out that new gym leader we were told about. But it looks like we've actually been stopped by Alder. Stop following me, guy. Excuse me, I forgot to tell you something important. First, take these. Ooh, we get Oran berries, very nice. Those are Oran berries. If you give one to your Pokemon, its HP will be restored. What's more, you can give your Pokemon a berry to hold, like this Oran berry for instance. When a Pokemon holds this berry, it can eat the berry if it gets hurt in the heat of battle and regain some of its lost HP. Well, I just told you to challenge the gym leader. Espertia's gym leader is a very strong Pokemon trainer, but you have nothing to worry about. If you think hard about what the Pokemon at your side can do, and what you should do as a trainer, victory will be yours. And then you should take on stronger and stronger trainers. Actually, take on the gym leaders of each city. Working together with your Pokemon is what makes you grow as a trainer. As you and your Pokemon grow stronger, your world will get broader. What, no goodbye or anything? I mean, okay. But anyway, yes, we're going to be heading back to Espertia City to challenge the gym leader. Not sure if we're going to get to that in this video or not, but we can give it a shot. And also, I wouldn't say no to catching some more Pokemon if the opportunity arises. Let's head right on back here, and you'll notice that that date that just went by says August 30th. I'm recording this at the beginning of the week, and unfortunately I won't get a chance to record again until next week, so I think in episode 10 our season is actually going to roll over into springtime, so that should be interesting. But anyway, here we are back in Espertia City in the winter time, because still got a couple more days of winter left. And this right here is actually the gym. Espertia City Pokemon Gym, Gym Leader Chiren. Might be a familiar name to those of you that played Pokemon Black and White. The one who seeks the right path. Super duper interesting. I really like how they made Chiren a gym leader in this one, super cool. But anyway, let's head on into the school here. And let's see what we got. Aha! This is something that was added in Pokemon Blaze Black 2 that was not in the original game. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Roxanne. Oh, hello. Are you here to learn about Pokemon? Well, there's probably no better way to learn than hands-on experience. Would you take up my offer to have a battle? Absolutely. I look forward to seeing you demonstrate how you battle. Yes. In Pokemon Blaze Black 2, not only do you fight the 8 gym leaders of the Unova region, but you can also, on the side, fight the 8 gym leaders, or rather 9 gym leaders of the Hoenn region, which I think is a really cool thing that they added. Not something that they really needed to add, and probably the most adventurous thing they added in the hack, in terms of just straight up new content. But yeah, it's pretty exciting, and this thing actually has bug-type moves, which I should be very, very terrified about. So, I think we're going to be switching over to Riolu for this. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure if I can beat Roxanne here, simply because she's got some pretty powerful stuff on her. Anorith is pretty serious business, given that it's part bug-type, and we don't really have that much to do against it, but I'm going to try and see if I can use counter. Uh-oh, it knows Aerial Ace. I was not aware it knew Aerial Ace. Okay, this changes things pretty significantly. As you can see, we're not going to have the easiest time fighting Roxanne here. Luckily, I'm pretty sure this won't be too effective. I'm actually legitimately scared here that we're not going to be able to beat this Anorith, because it's pulling out a lot of good stuff. Not sure how it's pulling out all this good stuff, and it's definitely got Rock Tomb on it, so my Houndour is going to have some trouble here. Eesh. Really hoping I can pull this off. Pretty sure Ember is super effective. Please don't KO me. Uh-oh. Maybe we might want to have a different plan for this episode. What am I gonna do here? Pretty sure Vine Whip is faster. Yeah, Snivy's definitely faster, but yeah, as you can see, it's got... What's it got? Oh my word, it's got berry juice. Jeez. Yeah, I think we're actually gonna lose this one, which is a little unfortunate. I think we might actually have to do some grinding, which really sucks because I'm a little pressed for time. I suppose we could always wait and do this particular fight after the gym, which I think we might have to do. Can we get a paralysis off on it? Like, what the heck? Oh my word. Is Bug Bite even that good of a move? I really don't think it is. So, this is embarrassing. I'm gonna be a man and not cut this out. But seriously. Like, seriously. Oh my word. Alright, is Lick gonna do anything to this thing? No, not even close. Oh my word. Wow. So, we just got swept by an Anorith, which is a little bit embarrassing. So let's pay our pittance of money, and now we're back to the Pokemon Center. Luckily though, I think we actually get a medal for losing a fight. I think. So maybe it wasn't so worthless after all. I'd love to stock up on potions, but I can't afford them at the moment. Alright, do we get a medal for losing? Pokemon Center fan. Starter cycling. Smart shopper. We don't actually get a medal for losing. That's quite disappointing, actually. So that was bad. Oh my gosh, we're all the way back in Floxy Town, are you kidding? Well, I think in light of that embarrassing loss, I think we're actually gonna head back into Route 20 and to the Floxy Ranch and catch some Pokemon and grind this episode instead. Because that was a lot worse than I expected it to be. I mean, seriously, who expects to get swept by an Anorith? Let's get real here, folks. Ay, my word. Another Riolu, are you kidding me? This thing's got like a 5% encounter rate. Alright, I think we can grab level 15 from this thing. If not, we'll definitely get it soon afterwards. Okay. Man, we don't even one-shot it, and it's level 6. Ooh, I don't think this bodes well for things to come. Alright, I think we can get it with one more battle here. Luckily, this will give us a chance to catch something new if we manage to run into something new. This isn't something new, but should get level 15 off of it. So, I am starting sophomore year of college tomorrow as of recording this, today as of it being uploaded, so let's hope it goes alright. I'm trying to get acclimated to the new schedule, as you can imagine, so I'm pretty much recording this episode and the two after it all in a row simply because I don't trust myself to have time over the course of the week. I probably will, but I really don't want to take the chance. Alright, another Lillipup right here. Level 9. Luckily, Snivy's at level 15. I think we might want to shoot for Snivy's evolution before trying to take on Roxanne again. The sad part is, I'm pretty sure her opener, her Anorith, it's probably the only thing on her team that is not weak to grass, which is probably what screwed me over. A little bit disappointing. I think if we can get past that Anorith, it'll be like a hurdle, and once we get over it, it'll be smooth sailing. I also want to get Riolu up to level 15 if possible, just because both Roxanne and Chiren are weak to fighting. Seriously, another Lillipup? There are so many wild Pokemon available here. I'm surprised we managed to find the same thing 3 times in a row. Alright. This better be a one-shot. Seriously, I can't even one-shot a level 5 Lillipup yet. That's really sad. Hopefully you guys don't mind a little bit of grinding here and there, because I'm probably going to have to do it, but this is the reason I didn't want to do hard mode. Because hard mode would basically be this, except for like 3 episodes straight, because it would be so rough to do it, and I really need... I can't spend just hours and hours off screen grinding because I just don't have time. I'll fully admit that. I do not have time to do that. Or at least I won't have time to do that once school starts in about 16, 17 hours. About 17 hours from now I'll be in my first class. Ugh. I'm nervous. I'm excited. But I'm nervous. Alright, looks like we actually already caught a Tailo, probably in the last episode or the episode before that. I really want to catch some new stuff every episode though, simply because 649's a lot. Like, that's a lot. So I really want to try and make headway to it every single episode. Another Riolu? Are you kidding? Wow. Maybe it's not as rare as I initially thought. The document that the hack comes with says 5%. So I guess we're just getting super duper lucky. Speaking of getting super duper lucky, I happened to be online at the time that the Xenoblade Chronicles X Special Edition went up on Amazon. And I actually managed to snag one. And we don't have a Psyduck yet, so we're probably going to want to shoot for this. But yeah, I managed to snag one of those Xenoblade Special Editions, and I'm super excited about it, because it comes with like a 100-page art book. And I'll fully admit I'm a sucker for art books. I've got a Bravely Default art book, the original Xenoblade art book. I've got the prints that came with Pokemon Black and White if you were to pre-order at Target. I've got an art book for Shin Megami Tensei 4. Like, I'm a sucker for these special editions. I really, really am. But yeah, I'm really, really excited for Xenoblade. I've been excited for it for the past... wow, almost 3 years at this point. By the time the game comes out, it'll have been almost 3 years since it was announced, and that's pretty insane. Can't believe we've been waiting that long. I really, really hope it lives up to the hype. I've been trying to avoid spoilers in regards to the story online, so hopefully it manages to deliver. Alright, we caught a Psyduck, which isn't going to help us in grinding, of course, but it'll help us in our overarching quest to complete the Pokédex, which is awesome. When headaches stimulate its brain cells, which are usually inactive, it can use a mysterious power. Usually that mysterious power is more so random than anything else if we're going by anime logic, but anime logic usually doesn't apply here. Hint hint, Thunder Armor. Anyone who remembers that episode will know exactly what I'm talking about there. Alrighty. Probably gonna only spend this episode grinding, and then next episode we're just gonna shoot for Roxanne. I really want to get Snivy up another level though. Hopefully we'll be able to do it, but I'm not entirely confident that we'll be able to do so. Really disappointing that we don't have a fighting move that's better than Counter on our Riolu, but I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that. What do we actually have on our Riolu at the moment in terms of leveling and experience? Let's take a quick look. Oh my gosh, 257? What's it look like up here? Yeah, 384. I'm not sure if we're gonna get to the next levels, but I just want to get a little more experience, just in the hopes that we can... oh hey, a Poochyena. We don't have this one yet either. Just want to get a little more experience just so we can stay a little bit ahead of the curve, but I think we might actually be having to leave Roxanne until after the gym leader. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work. I'm also really disappointed that the lady here doesn't heal you once you've encountered the Team Plasma Grunt, because I would definitely appreciate a healing that didn't take me all the way back to Flockacy Town. Alright, let's see if we can pull off a catch on this Poochyena here. 1, 2, 3... caught. Very good. Poochyena is one of those cool Pokemon. I used one in my playthrough of Omega Ruby, my personal playthrough, and I really, really liked it. A Pokemon with a persistent nature, it chases its chosen prey until the prey becomes exhausted. And then they don't tell you what happens after that because it's quite gruesome, and this is rated E for everyone. Alright, so we caught a couple more Pokemon already, which is pretty nice. I kind of want to consider that our overall goal, and wow, a Tyrogue. I want to consider that our overall goal in the Let's Play is not necessarily to collect all the badges, but to collect every Pokemon in the Pokedex, because that's really the biggest thing that you can do in this game. Alright, don't knock it out, please. Whew, okay. Tyrogue is an interesting Pokemon. Its evolution patterns are, I think, unique to it. It depends on whether its attack and defense are greater than or equal to each other, which is pretty cool. And it looks like we actually caught one, which is awesome. I'll have to check if it knows a fighting type move. We'll probably run back to the Pokemon Center after this and check, because if it has a fighting type move, that could be very useful. It is famous for its eagerness to fight, and always nurses injuries from challenging larger foes. Interesting fact about Tyrogue, it is the only Pokemon to cause two previously unrelated Pokemon to become related by evolution. Those being Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. In Generation 1, those two were technically not related by evolution at all. But Tyrogue is actually the missing link in the puzzle, so now they are related, which I think is a really interesting thing. Now, what I really think they need to introduce is something in between Luvdisc and Alomomola, because honestly, I still refuse to accept that those two Pokemon are unrelated. They look so darn similar. Like, there's no way. It must have at least been an evolution of Luvdisc at some point in development, because, I mean, what the heck. Alright, looks like we're actually getting more medals, which is awesome. Light Walker. I think that we get that for getting a certain number of steps. Alright, let's check out the PC here and see what we got in terms of this Tyrogue. It has no fighting type moves. That's unfortunate. Well, we caught 3 more guys, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I just realized we also have a Mankey. Let's take a quick look at that real quick. It has low kick, but it's only level 4. I think we're gonna have to leave Roxanne until after the next gym battle, simply because that Anorith is not gonna be easy to get past. Especially not in our current state in terms of the levels. Let's head back over to Route 19 real quick, because there is actually another Pokemon that we can get here. Not sure if it can actually show up yet, though. Anyone who's played Generation 5 in the past would be familiar with the rustling grass mechanic, but I haven't seen any appear yet, so I'm wondering if you actually have to beat the first gym before it will show up. If that's the case, it's a little bit unfortunate, but I think that might be the case. There's a Pokemon that you can only get through this shaking grass mechanic, and it is actually Audino. But since I haven't seen any shaken grass yet, I have a feeling we're a bit out of luck. Another thing we're also out of luck on is this level curve from the looks of it, because we're just growing so darn slowly. I think we might just have to go and boss through the gym leader. Hopefully we can do it. I'm not sure if we can. I hope we can. The fact that that Anorith just swept us really, really makes me nervous for how this LP is gonna go. I really don't want to spend so much time grinding, but if I do it off screen, then it'll just eat time out of school, and I think we can all agree that school is probably more important than Pokemon. It's an unfortunate truth that we must face, but unfortunately it is a truth. You're still here. Wait, what do we get from just that? Battle Learner. Okay, I guess we get that for entering into a certain amount of battles. So I guess if nothing else, we made progress by catching Pokemon and gaining medals today, which is good. Alright, let's heal up right there. Also, I'm going to check out the shop real quick. What do we got here? Is this the mail? This is the mail. It's kind of confusing because in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the quote-unquote special clerk is the one in the back. But in this one, the normal clerk is the one in the back, so I'm going to have to get used to it. Alright, we're going to want more of these. Let's buy 7 Pokeballs, I think. and 4 potions. At least this way it's all invested into items, so we don't really have that much to lose. And I think that will actually do it for this episode. Not quite as productive as I wanted. I really wanted to defeat Roxanne in this episode, but man, that Anorith, I don't know what was up with that. That was quite embarrassing. I apologize for such an embarrassing loss, and I really hope we don't have to face something like that in the future. But yeah, we caught, I want to say, 3 more Pokemon, which is awesome, and we got several new medals, so I think that'll pretty much do it for this episode. Next time on Pokemon Blaze Black 2, we are going to be heading back into the gym, and I think we're going to forego Roxanne and go straight to Chiren. So, next episode, hopefully, we'll be earning our first gym badge. I will see you guys next time.